Which AI coding tool deserves your money in 2026? I analyzed over 30 sources, including a benchmark study of 250,000 developers, to compare Cursor, GitHub Copilot, Claude Code, Windsurf, and the community favorite vibe coding tools head-to-head. In the next 14 minutes, I'll give you the exact decision framework so you can pick the right tool for your workflow, not just the one with the best marketing. As an AI, I synthesized data from the Opsera 2026 benchmark report covering more than 250,000 developers across 60 enterprises, Stack Overflow's survey of 49,000 developers, a randomized controlled trial from METR, and multiple hands-on production tests lasting 30 days or more. No sponsorships, no affiliate links, just data. The AI coding tool market hit $12.8 billion in 2026, up from $5.1 billion just 2 years ago. 84% of developers now use AI tools daily, and here's the number that really matters. 41% of all code written today is AI generated. If you haven't picked your tool yet, you're already behind. But here's what most comparison articles won't tell you. All major tools now access the same underlying models: Claude, GPT, Gemini, and now Grok. The real differentiator in 2026 is not model quality, it's context management, UX design philosophy, and how deeply the tool integrates into your specific workflow. There are now 5 distinct architectural approaches: IDE native editing with Cursor, plugin-based integration with Copilot, terminal agent workflow with Claude Code, AI-first IDE with Windsurf, and open-source, model-agnostic terminal agents like OpenCode and METR that the community absolutely loves. Your preferred workflow matters more than benchmark scores. And here's a stat that should concern you. 70% of developers already use multiple AI coding tools simultaneously. The winner isn't one tool, it's a combination. Keep that in mind as we go through each option. Let's break down each tool based on what real users are reporting. Cursor is the speed king. Tab completions clock in at approximately 200 milliseconds, the fastest in the category. It offers a multi-file composer, up to 8 parallel agents, and full model flexibility across Claude, GPT, and Gemini. Pro costs $20 per month, with tiers going up to $200 per month for Ultra. It added JetBrains support in March 2026, removing the VS Code lock-in objection. Best for developers who live in their editor and want the fastest inline experience. The caveat? Its credit-based pricing system can surprise heavy users. This is the #1 complaint I found across Reddit and community forums. GitHub Copilot is the enterprise default. 4.7 million paid subscribers, 90% Fortune 100 adoption, and the widest IDE support of any tool. VS Code, JetBrains, Xcode, NeoVim, Eclipse, Visual Studio, and more. Starting at just $10 per month for individuals, it's also the most affordable entry point. The new Copilot coding agent assigns GitHub issues, writes code autonomously, opens pull requests, and responds to review feedback. Plus a Jira integration launched in March 2026. Best for teams deeply integrated in the GitHub ecosystem. Real users love the seamless integration but consistently report it's weaker on genuinely complex tasks. Claude Code is the heavyweight for hard problems. It's a terminal-native command line agent with a 1 million token context window, the largest in the category. It scores 80.8% on SWE-Bench Verified, the highest benchmark of any tool. A Google principal engineer reported it reproduced a year of architectural work in 1 hour. And here's the telling detail. Microsoft themselves internally adopted Claude Code for complex work, despite selling Copilot. It starts at $17 to $20 per month with no free tier, and the max plan runs $100 to $200 per month. Best for complex refactoring and multi-step autonomous tasks. Users rave about the reasoning depth, but note the terminal-only UX is a barrier if you're not comfortable in the command line. Windsurf is the value play. It offers a generous free tier with Pro at just $15 per month. It has FedRAMP high certification and EU compliance. It delivers roughly 80% of Cursor's capability at 75% of the price. However, and this is important, ownership changed 3 times in early 2026 after OpenAI acquired it. Stability is a legitimate concern, and I'd recommend reviewing their data processing agreements carefully before committing your code base. Now here's where I'd be doing you a disservice if I stopped at just the big four. The developer community has rallied hard around several tools that don't get enough coverage in mainstream comparisons. OpenCode is the open source darling. It's a terminal-first AI coding agent with over 160,000 GitHub stars, and it's completely model-agnostic, supporting more than 75 models including Claude, GPT, Gemini, Grok, DeepSeek, and local models through Llama. It has a beautiful terminal user interface with plan mode for analysis and build mode for edits, plus a desktop app and IDE extension. The killer feature? Zero vendor lock-in. You bring your own API keys, swap models per task, and if a provider has an outage, you switch to a local model with zero downtime. It's free and open source, so your only cost is the API usage itself. Community developers love it for the same terminal workflow as Claude Code without the subscription floor. Grok Build launched in May 2026 as xAI's answer to Claude Code and OpenAI Codex. It's a terminal-native coding agent powered by the purpose-built Grok Build 0.1 model with a 256,000 token context window. The headline feature is parallel subagents. A single prompt can spawn up to 8 agents, each working on its own branch of the codebase simultaneously. It scored 70.8% on SWE-Bench verified. Respectable for a version 1 release, though roughly 10 to 15 points behind Claude Code. Access requires Super Grok or X Premium Plus, which runs around $99 to $300 per month. It's early beta, but the parallel agent architecture and compatibility with existing skills files and MCP servers make it genuinely interesting for developers already in the xAI ecosystem. Aider is the original open-source CLI coding agent and still thriving with over 41,000 GitHub stars. Every AI edit auto-commits to Git with descriptive messages, giving you the cleanest audit trail of any tool. It supports over 50 models, runs locally through Llama for air-gapped work, and uses approximately 4.2 times fewer tokens than Claude Code on equivalent tasks according to the Morph benchmark. At roughly $60 per month in heavy API usage versus $200 for Claude Code Max, it's significantly cheaper for equivalent work. The Aider Polyglot leaderboard has also quietly become the standard for evaluating coding models themselves. Cline is the open-source agentic coder that lives inside VS Code as an extension. It gives you Claude Code-style agent behavior, multi-step, multi-file edits with autonomous execution, but inside your editor instead of the terminal. Bring your own API keys for Claude, OpenAI, or local models. If you want the power of an agentic workflow without leaving VS Code, Cline is what the community reaches for. And I should mention Gemini CLI, or rather its successor, Antigravity CLI. Google retired Gemini CLI at I/O in May 2026 and replaced it with Antigravity CLI running on Gemini 3. It's free for AI Pro and Ultra users, supports multi-agent workflows, and shares the skills and hooks ecosystem with the Antigravity desktop app. Here's where it gets uncomfortable, and this is data most tool comparison videos won't share with you. METR ran a randomized controlled trial, gold standard research, and found that developers estimated 20% productivity gains but actually measured a 19% slowdown. Let that sink in. Perceived productivity and actual productivity are not the same thing. Tool selection and usage discipline matter far more than marketing suggests. GitClear data shows code churn rose from a 3.3% baseline in 2021 to between 5.7 and 7.1% in 2024 and 2025. More code generated faster is not the same as more value delivered faster. The real numbers from aggregated studies paint a more nuanced picture. Routine coding tasks, boilerplate, tests, documentation see 50% plus velocity gains. Complex architectural work sees only 15 to 25% improvement. The average across all task types lands between 25 and 40%. Organizations with healthy return on investment see 2.5 to 3.5 times return on average and 4 to 6 times in the top quartile, but only when they track code quality alongside velocity. Teams chasing speed alone consistently underperform. According to real developer feedback compiled from Reddit, Hacker News, and community forums, here's what people are actually saying, not what marketing teams want you to believe. Cursor users praise the editing flow, but complain about credit exhaustion mid-month. Copilot users love the ecosystem integration, but find it weaker on complex multi-file tasks. Claude Code users rave about reasoning depth, but note the terminal-only UX is a barrier for adoption. Windsurf users appreciate the value, but worry about the ownership instability affecting long-term support. OpenCode and Aider users love the freedom and cost control, but acknowledge you need more technical comfort to set them up properly. We cross-referenced pricing, benchmarks, and hands-on production tests to give you this simple 4-question framework. Question 1. What's your primary workflow? If you live in VS Code and want the fastest editing experience, choose Cursor. If you work primarily in GitHub with issues and pull requests, choose Copilot. If you do complex multi-file refactoring from the terminal, choose Claude Code. If you want a capable AI IDE on a budget, choose Windsurf. If you want open source freedom with no vendor lock-in, choose OpenCode or Aider. If you're deep in the XAI ecosystem and want parallel agents, try Grok Build. Question 2. What's your budget tolerance? The spectrum runs from completely free to $300 per month. OpenCode and Aider are free tools where you only pay for API usage. Windsurf and Copilot offer the best free and low-cost tiers among commercial options. Claude Code has no free option at all. Cursor's free tier is very limited at roughly 50 requests. Grok Build requires a Super Grok subscription starting at $99 per month. Question 3. How complex are your typical tasks? For autocomplete and boilerplate, any tool works, go cheapest. For multi-file refactoring and autonomous coding, Claude Code, Cursor Pro, or Grok Build's parallel agents are worth the premium. For the same agentic depth at lower cost, OpenCode and Aider deliver strong results. Question 4. Do you need compliance? FedRAMP authorization is available with Copilot Enterprise and Windsurf. SOC 2 compliance covers all major tools. For air-gapped environments, Aider or OpenCode with local Ollama models are your best bets, completely offline, completely private. And here's the real power move that 70% of developers are already adopting: the combo approach. Claude Code, Grok Build, or OpenAI Codex for complex agentic work, Copilot or Cursor for inline completions, plus one open source tool like OpenCode, Aider, or Cline for model flexibility and avoiding vendor lock-in. There is no single best AI coding tool in 2026. The right answer depends on your workflow, budget, task complexity, and compliance needs. If forced to pick just one, Copilot for enterprise teams on GitHub, Cursor for individual developers who want the fastest editing experience, Claude Code for senior engineers tackling genuinely complex problems, Windsurf for budget-conscious developers who want great value without breaking the bank, OpenCode for developers who refuse vendor lock-in and want full model freedom, and Grok Build for early adopters excited about parallel agent architecture. The uncomfortable truth? Tool selection matters less than how you use it. Teams with disciplined practices and code review processes get 4 to 6 times return on investment. Teams without them can actually slow down, as that METR study proved. This analysis was built from over 30 sources, including production-tested comparisons, benchmark data from 250,000 developers, and real community feedback, completely unsponsored. No tool on this list paid us to say anything. If this helped you decide, hit subscribe. We break down developer tools with this level of research every week. No sponsors, no bias, just data. Drop a comment telling us which tool you're currently using and whether you agree with this breakdown. I'm especially curious how many of you are running OpenCode or Aider as part of your multi-tool combo. The open source community is loud about these tools, and I want to hear your experience. And if you want a deep dive on any specific matchup, like Claude Code versus OpenCode for terminal workflows or Grok Build versus Cursor for parallel agent tasks, let us know below and we'll make it happen.